It's time for the livest interactive sports talk show in Ohio. This is Down to the Wire 513.
Oh, fly me red.
Yo. Down to the Wire 513. Hey, studio.
Guess who's back? You know,
Who's back?
like the Mace song. Y'all remember the Mace song with Welcome Back?
Yeah, it was a classic.
I don't know if it was a classic, but it was a good song.
That was classic, man. That was definitely a classic.
Is that classic, T?
Yeah, it's classic. It's classic.
When last time y'all heard it?
I don't listen to the radio, so
I play it every day, though.
Oh, okay.
It's part of the segment we do it everywhere.
See,
Well,
he told you.
I'll take the classic. I'll take it. That's
If
fair.
it's the radio, you hear it a lot.
I'll take it. He came back from preaching and all that, and then it's time to sin again.
Oh man, shout out Mace though.
Oh shit!
How y'all brothers feeling though?
You know, I'm feeling all right. Man.
A little tired, but hey, we in here, man. You know. How you feeling, T?
It's one of them weeks.
It's one of them weeks, bro.
Yeah.
It's one of them weeks. It really is.
Yeah, man. It's
Man,
Wednesday.
I'm looking at the screen. Carson Wentz got traded. That's old.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that?
Yeah.
I said, hold up, he got traded.
So much sports stuff be going on. You were like, hold on.
I
Did
said,
that
yeah,
just happen?
might be possibly got traded again. You never know, but yeah.
Okay.
I said we talked about this old, but nah, man. That's been one of them weeks.
Nonetheless, man, this is Down to the Wire 513. Let's finish the week better than the dude who tried to tackle Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, he got stumped out.
Bad, bro. Yeah, that's what he deserved, man. Don't touch the legend. Don't touch the legend, Chappelle, man.
Arm was all out of socket, looking crazy.
Like he got this shit pushed backwards. But just like Jimmy Fox said, man, we're gonna protect Chappelle at all costs.
Facts. Big facts. All right, man.
On this date, just on that fun fact, on this date, Stephen Curry won his first MVP.
You said first MVP?
His first MVP.
Hmm.
Shout out to Steph.
Shout out to Steph, man. That was a non-unanimous one, right? The second one was the one he won unanimous, right?
Yeah, second was unanimous. Yep.
Yeah. Still only unanimous MVP.
Which is crazy.
You would have thought LeBron got one, or maybe Mike.
You would thought Mike for sure. You would thought Mike. And you know, possibly LeBron. But in those years of LeBron, man, one of the years in Cleveland, you would think maybe. But then I think Kobe was in LA killing it.
Shaq should have got it in 01, but that one writer was mad at him for whatever, was pissed off at him. But Shaq in 01 should have definitely won unanimous. But nonetheless.
Also, one last one. The New York Knicks, who have Dave Boucherie forced to play center against Will Chamberlain after a leg injury, sideline Willis Reed. Defeated Los Angeles Lakers 107-100 in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Knicks ultimately captured the first NBA title with a Game 7 victory. It was, they didn't win it today, but it was a big game where they end up leading to them winning a championship. So, the NBA.com, I like to try to read off of those. They have on this day.
I haven't been to NBA.com in a minute.
I go at least every once a week because the on this days is pretty interesting. I don't really look at the storylines, but but it's hard to remember exactly what day some of this stuff happened, and they pull up the biggest things that happened on this day.
Damn, I only see that on like maybe Instagram or some shit. I be scrolling NBA Instagram, trying to find some videos to post, but yeah, that's about it. I only see that on there.
Shit, I only see it. I just look at my memories on Facebook and see what happened on this day. TJ, what's going on with you?
TJ in the house, what up, brother?
At least just in honor of Cinco de Mayo, since we won't be here tomorrow. Cinco de Mayo Dikembe Mutombo was named the winner of the 1997 and 98 NBA Defensive Player of the Year, making him become the first player in NBA history to win the award 3 times.
Damn. What deserved though? One of the greats.
Did he make it? Is he in the hall yet?
I think he is.
Yeah, he know, but he is not top 75. Is he?
Nah, he wasn't top 75.
He's not.
And he got like, has Anthony Davis had a better career than him? Yes, he can score better, but has he had a better career than Dwight Howard and with Dikembe Mutombo? I don't think so.
Not Dwight Howard.
Not Dwight Howard. Dikembe. It's debatable.
It's a different game back then too, though. So there wasn't a whole bunch of scoring, but yeah.
But it's like Dikembe was really great at playing defense. Like
he was really great.
He was
he was really
historic. Your historic like rim protector. It's funny that you said like Cinco de Mayo and then went to Dikembe Mutombo. I was like, what? I had to go back. I was like, hold on. He said Cinco de Mayo, then Dikembe Mutombo. Like, what the?
I wasn't.
Nah, I get it tomorrow though.
Yeah, it was the most interesting fact.
Yeah, I got that after you said. I was like, oh shit, I could do this tomorrow. I like he was gonna say something about like Yao Ming, or I know he's not Mexican, but still somebody not Dikembe Mutombo. Which is funny.
And then we'll post some more tomorrow. But that was the shout out to Dikembe on that. Talk to me where we headed to.
It's gonna put a final bow on the NFL draft, man. What it was last week. A lot of moves been made, a lot of trades, shock surprises, and whatnot.
Debo's still sitting still, ain't he?
Yeah. Well, John Lynch came out basically said he's holding out hope. He's not planning on moving me. They hope between now and camp they come up with an agreement. So there's like he's going anywhere. Baker's still in Cleveland.
Matthew was back in NOLA.
Back at home. Yep. Back at home.
Said he's where he's always wanted to be.
Went to school in LSU, from Louisiana. So he's at home.
Is he a champion? Did he steal a ring somewhere? Or did he end up losing? I know he played in the Super Bowl. I can't remember.
No, I think he was on the Chiefs that year they lost, right?
I can't remember. I'm trying to think. Was he on there with the team the year they won? Did they trade him?
Yeah, I thought he
was he on both?
I thought he slid one in there. I'll look
that
it up.
That might be the only one, but
I know he was for sure on that second team that lost, but to Brady,
he was definitely on that.
I don't know if he was on that first team though, but he's for sure on the second team. So I remember he got scored on the champion.
He said he is.
He Super Bowl
champion. It had to be that Chiefs.
Yeah, he was on that Chiefs team there.
Chiefs team.
He almost got it back to back.
Shout out to Honey Badger, man.
Shout out to
Honey Badger. Yeah.
He been a dog since LSU.
Yeah, he has, man. He has.
A lot of controversy around that.
They tried to blackball him.
They did. That's what I'm saying. A lot of controversy.
In the field. He said, "Nah, I'm good. Too good. Too great."
But for me, man, my biggest takeaway from the draft, I think the Jets had a pretty good draft. Now, obviously, we got to see them put it all together on the field. But I do like the Jets draft. I mean, obviously, the draft is sauce. With their first pick,
yeah, sauce, man.
I think he's gonna be a real game changer for them in New York. They added some more pieces around Zach Wilson. For me, it's just they got to be healthy. They got to stay healthy. Corey Davis, the wide receiver, got to stay healthy. They have weapons on offense. He can get the ball too. This is all about health for me. And then I think the Eagles did a great job, not only in the draft but trading for AJ Brown. I like that move for them. They have a real dynamic core group of wide receivers in Philly now. No excuse for Jalen Hurts. You got to shine, brother. You got to shine. You got the weapons. You got all the talent around you. You got to play up to what they hope you can be. So,
clock is ticking too.
Facts.
Because next year is going to be some good quarterbacks coming out. It's going to be similar to last year's draft class, most likely next year, as far as quarterbacks go.
Mm-hmm.
So the clock going to be ticking, bro. If you don't show what you can do this year, they might look to bring somebody in next year.
I don't even think it might look. They're going to. The clock. It's not.
Either they're going to get him out of there via trade and look for a vet, or they're going to look for somebody via draft, man.
Maybe they trade for Baker midway through the season if he ain't.
No, that shit.
Somebody got to get traded for Baker.
Some fans light his ass up. They trade for Baker. They gonna light his ass up.
Somebody got
he thought the fans harsh in Cleveland. Man,
Oh yeah, TJ. Yeah, shout out to number 9, Desmond Ritter, man, drafted to the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, shout out to Desmond Ritter, man. Shout out Kobe
Unfortunately,
Bryant as well. Got picked up by who he drafted by?
what did Kobe? What did Kobe?
I forget where he went, but he got drafted as well.
Yeah, Seahawks.
Yeah. So shout out Kobe. Man,
Brian Cook, safety, went to the
Yep.
Chiefs.
Yeah. Shout out Bearcats, man.
Had 9 guys drafted in this draft class,
Brian
man.
Cook also I'm a healthy alum, so you know what I'm saying. My house, you know how we get down, man. You know how we get down.
Going back to the Desmond Ritter thing, just real quick before I get y'all takeaways from the
Where did he
draft.
go?
Atlanta.
My only thing with that is I think he's going to be pushed into the spotlight because Mariota is he's either going to get hurt or just not going to play well.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't
wish
that.
Don't wish
That's just
that
history.
on him, baby.
That's
Don't wish
history.
that on
I'm
him.
betting with history, and Mariota cannot stay healthy during a full season. So I do think we'll see Desmond Ritter in Atlanta starting
this season. Oh man, hey, honestly, I hope we do because if he starts starting at the end of the season, he gets to get a chance to get out there. Probably going to be shitty, so there's going to be no pressure on him. He can get out there, make some mistakes, and learn from his mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be tough because they're not going to be too today in the NFC.
NFC South.
Oh, South. I'm tripping. I'm thinking about the Eagles. Never mind.
That's Brady's division and the Saints. So. Yeah, it's all right.
They could easily be shitty.
Sorry. One thing I thought from the draft though, I had to look it up to see when he got picked. So 3rd round pick, Panthers picked up Matt Corral. How y'all feel about that?
Matt Corral. For me, I like it. He reminded me of Baker as far as like the way he carries himself on the field. Now I think he has a stronger arm than Baker, better athlete than Baker.
So I think you're probably more talented than Baker, probably overall. But yeah, I see the comparison you getting at there.
It's just about at the end of the day, it's just about him. It's just about him going out there and putting in the work. It sucks that his career ended. He played in a bowl game and got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And got Sam Darnold still sitting behind him, and he's not the best guy to learn from. But as long as he's not forced in to start right away, I think Matt Corral could eventually work out in Carolina. They have weapons up there that he can get the ball to. And not to mention Christian McCaffrey if he can stay healthy.
If he gets a big if, man, that boy stay hurt.
History tells
us. It's funny you make that comparison though, because they've been linked to Baker, so maybe they went out there and got the new Baker coming in. But it's funny because last year he thought about coming out last year. He was looked at as one of the top quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm. So
seeing him go, well, I don't know what quarterback he went. I think he was like the 4th quarterback off. I think it was the last quarterback off the draft board. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the last one that anybody cared about that was taken. So that was pretty interesting to me.
I think, and I also think just to help, he came from Lane Kiffin was his coach at
Ole Miss.
I think that helped him because Lane Kiffin, he's been all around, been in NFL, back in college.
All around NCAA too.
It's one thing Lane Kiffin can do. He can develop quarterbacks or get them ready at least. So
definitely get them ready. All right, and definitely can at least. If he ain't got it ready, he can at least tell, like, hey, if they ask him, like, nah, they ain't ready yet. He can at least tell you. He can at least tell you. But it's just funny because I think Corral thought he probably was going to go back to school, come out this year with the weaker quarterback class and be like a top 1 pick. And he was like, nah, nigga. You still going to be the last one. It's just funny.
I don't think it's a crapshoot because I still don't think like the Kenny Pickett move. I think that was a bad move for Pittsburgh. All quarterbacks, you go Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, I don't know. For the first one taken, I don't know about that.
I trust their judgment though.
They had a good chance to see him because he worked out in the facilities. You know what I'm saying? He was right there all the time, so they know him. Maybe it's like that was a safe pick for them. Safest pick for them. Like we don't know these other niggas. They ain't no guaranteed picks. Let's go ahead and pick the guy we know. We know he's gonna at least be. Maybe they know he ain't gonna be the greatest. Then it's gonna be like maybe right here, not top. He's gonna be like he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right. Maybe they know that or think that.
And then at last, I think that the best quarterback in the draft, Malik Willis, went to Tennessee.
Best quarterback went to the best situation, probably.
Bro, I ain't mentoring the soul.
I ain't mad at Tannehill for saying that. It's like, what do you like? Me and Rand's talking about before you got here. Like, what am I supposed to say? I'm grooming my replacement. Hell nah.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't think Ryan Tannehill definitely didn't say I was going to be a bad quarterback. He said, we're going to be in the same room together. He didn't make it seem like we were going to be enemies. He said we're going to be competing each other and making each other better. Basically what he was explaining. And he's saying what is true. It's not his job to mentor Malik Willis. As far as off the field goes, on the field, like he said, he's going to be in the same room together. So of course they're going to be. I think he'll be a good teammate to him when they're and behind those or within those four walls of the facility. But I'm not being a mentor to this kid, man. I don't know what this kid's doing off the field. Like, nah, when he get here, we cool off the field. All right, well, I'll see when I see, bro.
The big question is just like like I said, we talked about earlier. They traded AJ Brown, so you throwing a kid out there with basically no weapons. Like I got Derrick Henry, Robert Woods coming off ACL injury. I do like the kid Traylon Burks they drafted from Arkansas, but he's still a rookie. He still got to learn the ropes. So
yeah,
why not Why not give it to the vet and let him figure this offense out and let Malik sit behind him for a year or two?
If they do that, though, like I said off air, if they do, right now they're in a good situation where they can come in and possibly win with the quarterback that get them over the hump. If they go Ryan Tannehill, I think he's going to be just good enough to get them where they got, the past couple of years. They're going to be just good enough. I don't think he'll ever reach that to be good enough to get them over that hump, I think. And if they wait that 2 years, who knows what Derrick Henry is going to be? Who knows what the defense is going to be? Who knows? Might be too late.
It's crazy you say just good enough. Last year, just good enough was number 1 seed.
Not in the playoffs. It wasn't good enough.
I know, but I'm just saying. But just good enough.
And that's what I mean. He gonna give you that lure, like, hey, I'm that nigga. I can be number 1 seed. And then when they get to the playoffs, he gonna fuck up.
Oh, 3 interceptions.
And that's what I mean. He gonna be good enough to where like it's gonna be like, all right, we can trust him. Let's leave Malik. Let's let Malik, develop. Well, maybe they should just throw Malik in the fire because maybe he ain't gonna fuck up when it matters. He might fuck in the regular season, but they're good enough to still probably be number 1 seed with a couple fuck ups in the regular season. But they ain't good enough for the fuck ups in the playoffs.
What do you think about your Cowboys, Doc? How they drafted? Because Eagles applied some pressure for y'all this year. It ain't gonna be a cakewalk to win the NFC. It's gonna be coming down between y'all this year. Y'all two.
I'm not worried about them in the sense of like winning the NFC East. And I honestly, like I talked about, the NFL draft is. I'm interested about the first 15 picks.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at it because on the show, we on Sports Talk, so I got to be more into it. But so I only know the first person that admittedly speaking, the first person that picked that offensive lineman.
Trust me, because I didn't watch day 3. I didn't watch none of the draft.
But I mean, all the people that are in the know say that we got an F-, and I it's great. I thought it was A-, A+, and so on, and F. But like, how can you is that telling you that you extra failed? I don't know, but
That's saying I ain't even try, bro. It's like I ain't even put your name on the paper.
And Jerry Jones, we trust, I suppose. I suppose. I don't know. I mean, what are we supposed to do?
I mean, really, the question is just y'all got to fix the offensive line, which y'all took in the first round.
That's the one.
We got, and then I'm okay with what we got on. We got Lamb, Gallup, and I can't forget the other young boy's name right now. It's getting away from him. He's decent though. He had a decent little season because Gallup was hurt and he was getting some burn.
I mean, hell, then y'all signed y'all picked up James Washington from Pittsburgh. He was a decent third receiver, fourth receiver. Dalton Schultz a tight end. Like, y'all offense is good. Y'all just gotta get time
to throw the ball,
put the plays.
And then, like I said, Zeke has to get back to what he once was, or come very close to it. But Eagles applied a lot of pressure on y'all. A lot.
I ain't worried about them. We'll win the NFC East again.
You heard it. May 4th. May 4th. Doc ain't worried about the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll run this back football season.
running back, man. What's he talking about? He said 9 Bearcats drafted. Let's go Cincinnati Bearcats, man. Shout out to Bearcats.
That program is definitely a force.
Next year, Javon Hicks up next, brother. He's getting drafted next
year. Sir.
Down.
It's only
Surprised the
big.
Panthers didn't go get high. Surprising. I can see that.
I mean, yeah, Sam Howell right there in their backyard from played ball in North Carolina. So yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that.
Carolina just trying to put the pieces together, man. They don't know what the fuck they doing at quarterback.
Nobody knows anything.
They don't know what the fuck they.
Nobody knows anything, man. They barely be getting number one picks right at quarterback when they pick number one picks. I mean, they pick quarterbacks at number one overall. They be hit or miss still. It's like, who knows, man.
All I know is Robbie Anderson didn't win Baker Mayfield. That's all I know.
Yeah, hell no. Nigga sucks. 91-80. Philadelphia Sixers Heat eats up 91-80.
James Harden's done.
Wash, man.
Yeah, he's done. Like
That first step is gone, man. It's crazy how fast he fell off that cliff.
Well, and it's funny because I thought it, like he would play better without Joel Embiid because like he can, like I said, go back to
that space.
But now, like I said, his game's slower. He's slow. Lost that step.
I don't think that he lost the step. I think he's out of shape.
I can't. We can't.
I can't even say that, bro. Because like he,
no.
You ain't gotta be in shape to have a quick first step. His first step is gone, man.
You know, like I think he's out of shape, and when you cheat the game, it comes back to bite you. You can't keep cheating the game in the middle of the season and expect to be top notch. The game don't work like that. He's out of sync. He don't look good. Next season he'll look better.
I can't say.
No, we'll see. We'll see, man. I ain't go out the window saying that.
That's the beginning of the year. He looked good. He scored. He was scoring, but right now,
yeah,
I think he's cheating. He cheats.
You said this year?
The Nets, he would look different before he quit playing basketball. Like
he looked terrible at the beginning of the season because he wasn't drawing fouls. He looked terrible at the beginning of the season.
That was last season, man.
That was this season.
I was this year with the rule change.
That was this season. He looked terrible at the beginning of the season, dog. He looked terrible. He got decent, like when he first got to Philly,
40 plus and stuff.
You mean
like
his first game with Philly?
No, I'm talking about
in Brooklyn.
Hooping with Brooklyn for a while.
That was like last season, bro. That was last season. This season he was not hooping with Brooklyn. He was not. Maybe let me think. When the first season first started, bro, he was getting the foul drawn. They wasn't calling fouls for him. He wouldn't get to the free throw line. He was playing terrible.
That rule hurt him though.
He picked it up a little bit, but and then he quit. He quit on him. Now, when he got to Philly, the first game in Philly, he had like 35 and like 15. He looked great. After that, though, it just slowly went downhill.
You know, it did hurt him. He's not going to the free throw line as much, but I'll say this. He has to realize that you cannot, especially starting to get at the age he's at, you can't cheat the game no more. He's skilled enough where he's gonna be all right. I can't say that he's washed, but like he's gonna have to put in some work this summer. He can't come back fat because then I know he ain't put in the work. He ain't washed. But that's what happens to me around when you cheat the game.
He been cheating the game for a long time too.
You can't cheat the game at 32 years old.
He been cheating the game for a long time. Man, it's coming back.
He turned 33 in August. You can't cheat the game.
Hey man, he better not be a little baby now in the studio. Listen, what they got to talk about. I want to hear what these guys got to say.
He got to be on his Kobe and his. He can't even be. I can't say Michael Jordan.
Hey, I want to see him out there in a sweatsuit.
Jordan kicked it, so I can't even say on his Jordan. Jordan kicked it. He got to be on his Kobe.
Jordan did kick it, but Jordan also put the work in though too.
He did.
He put the work in, man.
He came in shape every season.
He put the work in. James Harden put the work in the studio.
He took like 2-3 weeks off when the season was over, and then it was all business from there.
Bro, after I seen the clip of him talking about how he stayed up all night to go see what Meek Mill and Baby
he
was talking about in the studio, bro.
He was producing, bro.
No, I don't know. That's not what's paying you $50 million a year, dog. You're getting paid $50 million a year to be a basketball player. Take your ass to sleep, my nigga. Get your ass in her break chamber like LeBron, my nigga.
Hey, KD, it's looking a lot brighter with that light-skinned brother on the other side of the country. That's all I'm saying. He dealt with a dude that want to hoop, a dude that got to get back surgery now. Out
of nowhere.
We got it. Mental. He got Joker issues going on. He's crazy. He's we're not playing mental health. I'm sorry, mental health's a serious thing. But and then he got James Harden that didn't want to hoop. So it's looking real bright over there in Golden State when he could have stayed with Steph, Harden, not Harden, but Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Poole probably would have been there too because he wasn't the highest pick.
Nah, he wasn't. He wasn't. And Poole cold.
So I'm just saying, like, it looks. Hey, he thinking about it. He ain't gonna send out "I miss you" text, but he thinking about it.
He should be. He should send it, man.
He said I should send it.
They don't want him no more though. They don't want him no more.
We good, baby.
Where's it set, bro? Where's it set, man?
Yeah, I think it's good for both of their legacies though, because like I said last week, we still want to see Steph get that Finals MVP, and had that great Finals from start to finish, not just one or two great games here or there. Go ahead, get to the Finals and dominate. He'll definitely send it if Golden State get to the Finals. But if they lose before then, I mean, what more? Can
breaking news from ESPN.com, which means it's probably not breaking news, but Gary Payton II is expected to miss approximately a month. So I mean, he come back in the finals maybe.
They ain't getting past Phoenix.
We'll see.
It's possible.
They ain't getting past Clay.
Possible. They might be a little bit too small though.
Yeah, I don't see him get past Phoenix.
We'll see.
And I'm not gonna lie, Clay ain't the same.
Yeah.
He ain't the same. He's still good. He's still good, but he ain't the same.
That's the difference.
You know, they say that with them Achilles, this is my dad's been speech because he done popped both. He said it take a year, brother. It take a year.
Maybe next year.
You got to take a year. So
like actually,
he don't look bad though. He don't look like all the way himself either. It take a year though. He ain't back all the way back right.
He don't look bad though. You said what? See,
damn headband though.
Nah, he don't look bad, but he definitely the same. So maybe he get a whole summer to actually put work in.
Like real old Clay.
Yeah, game 2.
Yeah.
No
worries. Maybe he get a full summer to put some work in though. We'll see.
I think Tyler Hero needs an apology from you, Doc. Because you talk about, I know you was high on, you was getting on him about it's easy to perform in the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse with no fans. But so far this playoffs,
I ain't apologizing. He looked like garbage when I was talking about it.
6 man of the year too, man. Shout out Tyler Hero, 6 man of the year.
You said he couldn't do it with no fans. He doing it.
Well, it looked like he couldn't. Now he's doing it. I'm not apologizing because he looked like garbage. Shout out to Tyler Hero. You doing your thing, boy. I ain't apologizing. You look like garbage. You worked on your game. Now I ain't got nothing to say. That's how you shut up critics. Westbrook.
Who was in the Met Gala? We ain't
we ain't even gonna touch on that, man.
About that.
Get him off,
man. Shout out Tyler Hero, man. 6 man of the year, well deserved.
That's gonna get that might be a sweep if Embiid ain't back by 3. That's Miami in 4.
I
Yeah.
just pray James Harden don't ever slip into a championship. Not as a starter, like the main attraction kind of deal. And it's possible still because I don't think he's watched it. It's possible, but I just don't want him to be there because he don't deserve it. He cheat the game.
Oh no, that's not possible no more, bro. James Harden. I don't think James Harden was never even good enough to be the best player on the championship team.
Wow.
I'm being real with you.
Well, that's fair enough.
It's the way he played. He wasn't good enough to be that best to be the best player.
It's funny
he dribbled the air out.
He was very good. He's probably like a top 5 borderline top 5 player in the league. But just because he's top 5 player in the league, I mean it's very hard to be one of those guys that could be like the centerpiece to a championship team. It's not easy.
Which is funny because that clip popped up just yesterday. Matter of fact, Kobe and T-Mac they did an interview together, and Rachel Nichols asked Kobe, "Do you think James Harden?" It was something like, "Can the Rockets win a championship?" And he was breaking down like, "No."
He said not with that style of play.
Yeah, they can't.
I remember that.
And that's when he's at his best. Honestly, that's when he was at his best. Well, historically, that's when he was at his best. If you look at it, his best chance to win championship in his career is probably in Brooklyn. He wasn't the best player on that team. So it's like
I can't believe he blew that. They're and probably win a championship with because he looks. I bet you he looks a whole lot better with Kyrie and KD playing beside him.
Yep.
Because you can't double team. Hey, I saw a crazy graphic. It's like KD, you ain't used to this no more. Like, bro, they had left him like it was some game. They had left him like completely wide open because they was all trying to double. And this Clay was at the top, and it's like I've never seen KD so open. He missing that.
He don't get that no more. Yep.
Forget it.
No, he got dribble 15 times, so he even get a shot off.
Kyrie's it's just a different,
very different, man.
But
shout out to Ja Morant too, man. Last night.
I mean, before we get off the net, let's just touch. Well, praying for a speedy recovery for Ben Simmons if he does indeed get surgery. I know we talk a lot of stuff about you, but hope praying the surgery goes well for you, bro, and you can get back out. And I hate to see a guy like you just plummet your whole legacy and whole career because you've probably been a dog your whole life, so this can't feel good to be people think that you suck.
I mean, that's serious though. Back surgery, man, is serious, man. So yeah, in all seriousness, hope he has a speedy recovery and hope it's not nothing major. I ain't read the report and saw what kind of back surgery it is, but sound pretty crazy.
Just surgery to alleviate pain in his back caused by herniated disc. It's a microdiscectomy in which a small fragment of the disc is removed.
I don't know what that means, but hopefully it's not that. Is that going to be heavy surgery? Is that going to be light surgery?
Well, they're saying he should be ready by training camp, but you never.
Okay,
out 3 to 4 months.
It just sound like he talking about back. It's just like automatically.
No, the back is very. You got to be careful.
You got to be careful, man, because one wrong little move or something. You know what I'm saying? Then once they already went in there, he get banged the wrong way or something. He get elbowed the wrong way in that spot or something. Who knows what could happen? Man, that's crazy, bro. Just think, maybe if they would have stayed put for this season, maybe they could have got a ring out of it in Brooklyn. And it would have been the same story in Philly. Joel got hurt again, and Ben Simmons would have been hurt again too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy.
Well, since we're here talking about teams who ain't in the playoffs no more, quickly, what y'all think of the reports of Lakers are advising Phil Jackson on the next coach?
Look at this man's track record at this job. Now, if he ain't gonna come here and sit his ass down on that bench and draw up some Zen Master plays for us or help us out with that kind of shit, bro.
Phil coming back, like
Phil, shut down. Phil, go sit down.
I told you on fair what's happening. I told you on fair what's happening.
We don't want Phil's advice, bro.
I want Phil's advice.
I don't want, bro. He hired. Look at his coach. Look at the track record of coaches he hired, man. Derek Fisher in New York.
We know why he did that, though.
Got his boy paid. Yeah, honestly, I'm cool. Like Phil, like
nah, bro.
Stay in Montana. We're doing what you're doing. Live the rest of your life comfortably. Don't even deal with this drama, this BS going on.
I told you what's going on, Rand. Let's not act.
Yeah, he already told us what's going on, man. We know what's going on, man. You know
what happened. I'm talking about it.
Genie Bus, you know what I'm saying? Try to call Phil back up there. Yeah.
Jenny, can you please talk to Jim and the guys?
No,
Is Jim Buss even still involved? In some form, he has to be.
Yeah, he is in some form, but he's not involved in the basketball operations no more.
He was so bad. That's another story.
He was terrible, man. But I mean, we ain't doing no better now with Jeannie because she got motherfucking Kurt Rambis and Linda Rambis in there making decisions and being part of the advisory team. Like, and then I'm sorry, man. Phil Jackson should not have any kind of say so. Now Phil did advise on the Frank Vogel hire, which wasn't a bad hire. But if you look back on the history of it, it was the wrong hire. We should have hired Tyronn Lue. So even with us, with hiring coaches, he fucked up. Like, no, bro. I mean, even though Frank got us a ring, it's not his fault that this season happened. It ain't his fault. But I think we should have got Ty Lue. I think we were still in the ring with Ty Lue. We still would have won that ring in the bubble.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the future holds for the Lakers as far as their next head coach. This time, I mean, I really wish Bean was still here, man, because I know they would have been reached out to him as far as like advisement. I mean, because he was part of the getting his boy Palenka the job. So
He
maybe
was.
he would have took a front office role or something. But I don't think we would be in the state we are now if Bean was here. But yeah, it's about to get bad for the Lakers, man. Here the next shit is already bad now, but
They ain't gonna do it. Listen, I said it first. And Stephen A. Smith must watch the show because smart. LeBron to be getting traded right now. I'm gonna just be real because it ain't because LeBron's not great, but he's no longer at the point where he can carry you to a championship by himself. And I'm not saying that he even probably should be. He's 30, 39, 38? No, 37, about to turn 38 this year in like December 28th or something, 29th or something like that. The team was good enough to make it to playoffs. Should have been with classic, traditional LeBron James. Yep. We can agree with that, right? Maybe not good enough to win a championship, but traditional LeBron James, he's not good enough. He's aging. Right now, you could still get something good for him because he's gonna feel the seats, baby. And you could send him to somebody and they'll, be contenders. I mean, not contenders, but contenders is the right word. But Lakers, realistic, they're not gonna do it. We know it's never gonna happen. But
it's not happening, man.
But the smart move would actually realistically move LeBron James.
Yeah, you're right, Doc. Like I said this on Twitter, I think yesterday.
They're gonna be like garbage for the next 5 to 6 years.
We're never gonna ring LeBron ever again.
I responded to it.
yeah, I seen you.
It's sad but true.
Twitter, yeah, we're not gonna win a ring with LeBron James again. Like it's not happening. So if we keep him, we're gonna retire him. Probably be shitty. It's gonna be someone like Kobe's last year. It's gonna be a farewell tour, but we're gonna suck.
And I can tell you that his last game won't be as good as Kobe's.
But will it be? Will it? I mean,
yeah, he'll get a retirement tour.
Well, it might not be with us.
I would say, probably not with us because
might not be with us.
He still wants that dream of playing with Bronny.
No matter where he goes, he's getting a retirement tour.
I mean, I'm saying not with us though.
Well, they might just pick up Bronny because I don't think Bronny is that great.
I knew he was going there, man. I knew he was going there. Nah, but you're right. We might. Hey, if Bronny is that great,
much of possibility.
If Bronny is that great, we might be so shitty. We might get a lottery pick anyway. So hey, we might get him. We still might get him. I don't think Bronny's gonna be.
Bronny's not that good. That's not to say he's a bad basketball player either, though. But to go to the NBA,
you have to be very, very good.
He has to the dad pump, but he's not that good.
But Bronny's still what 4 years away.
2, 3. No, because I think he's a junior this year.
So he's going to senior
year, 1 year out.
I think he's going to senior this year. Yeah, I forget. I think he might be going to. Yeah, I think 2023.
Bron unrestricted free agent in 2023. So
yeah, I think he's going to be 2023. Senior, and I think he's a senior this year.
Yeah, Bron. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're right. 2023, going into the senior season.
Yeah. So and Bronny's very good, but he
4-star basketball player. Yeah, I trust that 4 stars with him though.
Nah, I don't know, bro, because if you the team he plays on is always stacked, so he's not really asked to do too much. He is very skilled, but he's also 6'4".
Number 54 best player in the nation. He's 6'4", which means he's gonna end up being about 6'6". At least.
We hope.
He's gonna
possibly Melo his growth spurt late.
I'm saying at least 2 more inches. I think he grows.
I hope so.
I think he grows at least 2 more inches.
Yeah, I would say he's gonna at least be 6'5". I would say at least 6'5", which is a good height. And I think he's like a point guard the way he plays. He's more like a facilitator. And to be honest, he's pretty athletic, and he can shoot.
He could jump. I seen him. I'm like,
he can shoot. He can shoot. He can shoot too.
Yeah, he already got a better clip than his dad.
He got clip. So he has a skill level to play in the league. But what some scouts say is they don't know about his motor. They say he don't really go that hard. So I don't know.
He had to make it out of the accuracy.
Yeah, bro. Like he go with spoon in his mouth, silver spoon in his mouth, whatever they want to say. So
not only that, but you just said his team plays with his stack, so it's like I
Yep.
don't have to do. Like, all right, yeah, you can take over, but he goes.
like
to
I think, I think like they have Amari Bailey, who was like the number 1 player, number 2 player, number 3 player this year, this class. Next year's class, they got the number like 6 player in his class, in Bronny's class. So Bronny even the best player in his own class on his team. So like he's not even he's never been the best player on his team. So maybe that's why he ain't got that kind of takeover mentality, because he ain't that good. Like you said, he know he ain't that good.
And the only thing, just playing devil's advocate on myself, Devin Booker wasn't the best player technically on Kentucky
Mm-hmm.
that year either. So,
But he was like a top 10 prospect though.
that changes things too. But
he was top 10 prospect. He was that nigga in high school.
I don't know what
he was that nigga.
I don't know what about it, but when guys go play with Coach Cal, like he wants you to do a certain thing.
Yeah, like he was a shooter. All he did, shoot threes. Basically, I don't know how he did, but mostly he did shoot threes.
I mean, but look at Bam. Like at Kentucky, all he wanted was Bam to rebound and play defense. In the NBA, shit, Bam handling the rock,
shooting a little midi.
Yeah, so
shooting threes too.
So Cal limited
being a facilitator. You right. Bam. All he had Bam doing catching lobs, blocking shots, rebounding. So you right.
So yeah, we gonna see. Basically, I think we're just gonna see what Bronny can be at the next level in college. Whatever, depending on where he goes. Like if he goes to Kentucky,
what he does.
If he goes to Kentucky and gets catered sitting behind other top recruits, then we might not see much. But
yeah, and he is like he's that kid. Like anytime I see I'll scroll Instagram and I see a high school highlight of some kid I've never seen before. I'm like, damn, who is this? I go to their page. Bronny follows them. Like they follow each other. So he is that kind of like that cool dude already. Like he's cool to everybody. Kind of like his dad is cool to everybody. So he might just be that guy to just like not ever be the best player on his team, but just be always on the team type shit. Which ain't bad either, you know, because he is good, but he's been like a role player his whole career.
That's fair.
More than Michael Jordan's kids did.
If he make it to the league, yeah, it would be, because they didn't even make it.
They had.
They didn't.
But his one son was nice. He had a shot and he just quit.
And I remember his one son. I remember they played Eric Gordon in high school. Man, Eric Gordon was crazy on him. Got like 45 of them boys, man, on like 15 shots. Crazy.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to Rayvon Griffiths, man, going to.
Yes, sir.
UC staying at the crib.
You about to make a lot of money off that.
Man, shout out Rayvon, man. His little video is dope, man. Also, shout out my boy K. Kendall Mathis. Shout out the video, man. But yeah, man, that was dope. Dope seeing that.
Staying at the crib, and UC about to be. I mean, a lot of people from the city about to be at the games now, just supporting. So shout out to Wes Miller for getting that done and recruiting the city, man. It's been a long time since we had somebody homegrown.
Yeah, we always said man, we got some dogs in the city, man. That's one thing about I ain't like about Mick Cronin. He always went outside the city. He got some dogs. We went outside the city. We have some dogs here. They definitely, get the job done.
Speaking of somebody else who can get the job done, Ja Morant went crazy last night in Game 2.
I like that transition, brother. That was nice.
That was nice. That was nice.
I can give credit on Down to the Wire. That was nice. I like that transition. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
Ja Morant tied the series last night. How y'all feel about the series overall so far?
Man, it's gonna be tight. But the Warriors did what they were supposed to do. They're gonna beat Memphis, and he better keep dropping 40 because he was talking cash. And you just really, 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 he gonna be ready to play. But is his troops gonna be ready? Because he was talking.
He was talking, man. But Ja can back it up. He averaging 40 right now in the series. Series is crazy. Series is electric. Series is everything it's been built to be. And I mean, hey, if you Ja, you got the right to talk your shit, bro. Like, yeah, Steph out there killing shit, but so are you. You have every right to believe right now that you're the best player on the court. That's how you should feel. So talk your shit, bro. I would talk my shit too, man. They're gonna lose though, but talk your shit.
Do you got the words he was saying? Like, You got cue it up if you can, brother.
I ain't hear what he said. What it?
I didn't hear what he said either. What did he say?
He
I
was talking-
heard him. I heard because first after game one, Steph said, "Oh, we gonna have some fun." So he just said that back to Steph at the end of the game. That's totally fair. That's all I seen him say. I know he be in the game talking shit, dancing and shit. You know,
talking
cash.
to him. He was just talking crazy. Like you could look at him and he's like walking past him. Just let me see. I always say
Yeah,
that.
but that's all I saw him say was, "Yeah, we gonna have some fun. Are we gonna have a good time or some shit?"
Like I said, I ain't
I
mad
know,
at it. 'Cause he backing up.
but it's like it's the whole, you know what I'm saying? Let the sleeping dogs lie. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't think they can all back it up. He can, but what about his troops? I'm not mad at him for talk it. I love it. But you know, when you talk, you can talk about yourself. When you know when homies talk to you, it's like, all right, it's time to hoop. And plus we did what we supposed to do. Y'all supposed to beat us here. We split. What you talking to me for? Good 47-point win, bro. Congratulations.
Barely won it.
You got home court. You had to score 50 to get a 1-point victory.
Right.
But I don't want people to talk about that because it was like game ain't glad like game one wasn't close either.
They at home. They supposed to win. That's all I'm saying. It's not the point that it wasn't, you know.
And Draymond was out a lot of the game.
They're supposed to win. It doesn't matter if it's close. All the games could be close.
Yeah. And like I said, Draymond was out most of the game.
At home, you know what I'm
huge
saying?
part of the offense. Huge part of the offense. And they still won.
And they done stole home court.
Yeah, that too.
I think it goes back to Memphis attitude too.
I don't know.
I still think Golden will win a series, but I think it'll be tied 2-2 when it goes back to Memphis.
I don't know, man. I think in game one, Golden State they play a little bit more smart. They didn't make those mistakes they made in the fourth quarter last night. Last night they had a couple bad shots. There was a couple fast threes they shot. It was just a couple bad plays they made where it was just like it was almost like Minnesota. Like they did a couple bad plays where they could have won the game, but they fucked up on offense, made a couple quick shots, a couple bad plays that really cost them the game. And I think Golden State did it last night, which they typically don't do. But they had a couple rush shots in the fourth quarter that kind of ended up costing them the game. And I don't think they'll do that again.
I mean, and also what we ain't talking about, is like Curry has not been playing great either. Like I said, I mean, they stole game one without Draymond, thanks to Clay hitting that clutch three. But Curry hasn't been shooting a rock great this series so far. So obviously we want to see what he does game three as far as shooting better. Clay stunk it up game two, was all right game one.
He ain't the same, man.
Yeah, he definitely ain't the same. And I really think Gary Payton is going to hurt him.
It's gonna be a big missing piece for them. Like Doc said, he's gonna be out a month. That's gonna be a big piece because he was playing Ja real good. Even though Ja was still getting off, he was making it tougher for Ja.
Mm-hmm. So fun series, man. I think easily the best series is going on right now, at least in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely agree. Do y'all think Dylan Brooks should get suspended?
No,
for that foul.
But I do agree with Steve Kerr about basically he basically broke the code. Like you never hit nobody midair. If like I said, you do that shit, the whole team ready to fight. I don't think he should be suspended, but he definitely broke the code. I didn't even think Draymond should have been suspended in game one. That was easy just based off reputation.
Reputation for sure for Draymond. I think Dylan should definitely he got a rep too though for being having some flagrants too. He definitely get fined, heavy fine. Mm-hmm. I don't think he'll get suspended because his reputation ain't that bad. But yeah, he definitely get a heavy fine.
Facts. So I think just game three is just gonna be out. Who's gonna be able to? I mean, I was gonna say being at home, so I think like the whole team, even the rotation players will play better. It's just how Memphis can handle it and respond to the punch. The arena's about to be crazy. If they can keep it close in that first quarter, I think they'll be all right, and I think they'll have a chance to win it at the end of game three. But if they don't win, I think if they don't win Game 3, it could be slow. But like I said, it's going back to Golden State. I think going back to Memphis side too.
109-94. Heat Sixers. Heat up with 3 minutes left to go. 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Sweep.
Said
Might
bring
just
the
be.
room.
Might just be
3 minutes and 7 seconds. I'm sorry, 96 to 109.
Tyrese Maxey 30. I mean that's been the only bright spot for the Sixers this whole playoffs. Tyrese Maxey.
whole season for real. I mean, Joel Embiid too, but Tyrese Maxey, man, has been a great season. Definitely, I think he should have been a candidate for most improved too. I don't know if he got any votes, but
James Harden, 7-7 from the line, 6 from 15 from the field, and he has 20 points. 20 points right now, 9 assists. So,
it's weak.
You said you need 40 from him. Yeah,
you said it's 3 minutes left in the game. He got 20 points.
Yeah, he only shot.
It's the fourth quarter. You said.
Yep, fourth quarter.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. Oh, nah, bro. Get the complete fuck out of here. Now, I'm glad you brought this up, Doc. I thought about this. This is a topic I saw. I think it was on a Herd today. Do y'all think James Harden's going to get a max extension offer from Philly?
No.
Yes.
Philly be dumb as hell if they do that.
It's the market, man.
Philly be dumb as hell if they do that.
They had him one ready, but where rumor is paperwork didn't get there in time for him to sign it. Maybe they was holding off, like, hey, hold off on that. Let's hold off and see how he plays. If they don't offer him this deal this summer, that's what I think happened. I think they was being smart and said, hold up, that's the later paper. Oh, he couldn't sign it, guys. We gotta wait till summertime. And then he go out here and fuck up in the playoffs. They're like, lowball him. I would lowball him because he ain't playing up to the level.
Well, he ain't shooting the ball enough either, though, right? Like at least not right tonight. He got 15 looks at the bucket.
And Joel Embiid's out.
Maxey got 21.
What Tobias got?
I'm talking about like 21. Yeah, and
shots.
I'm talking about shots.
Shot attempts.
Tobias got 17 shot attempts, and he got not 21 points. But Maxey is leading. James Harden's a high volume shooter too. He needs to shoot the ball.
Yeah,
I think that's an issue too. Shoot the ball.
It's his fault. Hey, you're in control of that shit.
Yeah,
that's what you control, James. You out there getting the minutes. You control, especially when he got 9 assists. So you getting hella assists with that shit. Nah, bro.
I mean, he only shot the rock 13 times in game 1. That's
you gotta shoot the ball. He can
not giving him a max extension offer. Daryl Morey might. He might actually have to.
I don't even think he wants to be there for real. After he already.
He can't keep saying that because he's like, I want to be in Brooklyn now. I want to be in Philly.
I think that's who he is, though. I'm not giving you that a reason for an excuse either, though. I just think that I think he cheats the game. So I just, at this point, until he shows me otherwise, he's cheating the game.
Send me somewhere else. Send me to Phoenix.
Because he don't want to be nowhere.
I agree with that. Go to the Warriors.
He can send me to Phoenix, man.
Go to the Warriors, vet minimum. Go to the Lakers.
Yeah, that's where you're gonna go. He's gonna go to the Lakers. He's gonna go to the Lakers. Trade me for Russell straight up.
Vet minimum. I'm taking him.
Yeah, I'm taking vet minimum. Oh hell yeah! Man, come on, James. Welcome to the La La Land, baby. It's showtime, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, but nah, man. I think he's
he cooked.
He's done.
Right. 20 points and 9 assists with 3 minutes left in the game. It's probably less than that time. He probably had more points or whatever now. But nah, you need more than that. It's, like you said, that's not even trying.
Yeah, he ain't trying. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't trying, bro. You only got 13 shots in game 1. You're not even trying.
He's just not trying. That's clear as day. He's not trying.
Like, what are you doing, dog? Like, yeah. Nah, I don't get it.
Do you think that's Doc Rivers?
You know what though? Doc is not. Never mind.
You know what? Maybe he doing this trying to get Doc fired.
Bruh, Doc is not good of a coach.
Maybe he's trying to get Doc fired.
They came at him before. Doc gets a lot of love that he just don't deserve.
Maybe he want his mans. Maybe he want his mans and Tony in there.
Somebody came at him on losing series up 3-1.
Oh my god, I heard that bullshit.
Yeah, bro.
Them
like,
excuses.
come on,
You look at the roster I had in Orlando, you would thought it was a hell of a coaching job. I'm like, nigga, shut the fuck up, dog. Y'all was up 3-1. No, stop with the fucking excuses, bro. Chris Paul came back on one leg, bro. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, dog.
should be able to get one.
Yeah, come on. He came back on one leg, but he's averaging 20 and 10 on that one leg, my nigga. Like, come on, bro.
Oh shit, this is gonna be interesting.
But yeah, I think James Harden is trying to get Doc Rivers fired. He's trying to get his man D'Antoni back up in there.
Yeah, so D'Antoni can let him go ahead, dribble, shoot.
Yeah. ISO James. ISO. Clear out for James. Joel, get in the wing. That's what's gonna happen, bro.
But you ain't getting that extension, and I'm using. If I'm Philly, I'm using some of that money to pay Tyrese Maxey. That's just me. If I'm Philly,
It's gonna be the biggest extension in NBA history if you get it, just by the numbers.
and this, I mean, and just looking at the box score right now, man, and this is something we got to point out to for Philly. Yeah, James Harden isn't shooting the ball enough. But Danny Green is playing terrible too. Everybody forget he's on that. He's a champion too.
He shot 1 for 10 for shooting 1 for 10 tonight. 1 for 9 from 3. Danny Green. Now he's the person that's probably washed.
Yeah, he's terrible. Hey, but I was calling it LA.
The last 3 years,
He was terrible in LA. We got the ring. He was bad.
He's been bad.
He was bad when he got that ring. He was terrible. If you search Danny Green on Twitter and look back over the years, you'll see a lot of hate tweets. He missed a lot of threes.
You'll find a couple of me in there.
Yeah, you'll definitely see me in there. What the fuck are you doing missing a wide open 3 day? I remember when he missed the bubble. I was pissed. Wide open.
Jump shot has left Danny Green.
Y'all don't know what's up with that, man. Better off with JJ Redick, who is killing it at ESPN. Shout out to the dude.
Man,
Redick, you're doing your thing.
Heard him today. He was shitting on Mad Dog.
Pull up to the cookout this summer, dog. JJ, I gotta pay for you.
I got a question. Why does Kendrick Perkins get so much love? He was garbage.
What do you mean?
I mean, but that don't affect.
I know, but it's just the way he talks. Sometimes you be like, bro, you was garbage.
Oh, yeah. Nah, but no, but Kendrick he was one of the last ones to come straight from high school. So I respect him for that.
I mean, but like I said, but they do that with everybody. I mean, because look at the NFL on ESPN. Dan Orlovsky, he was trash, but they treat him like Dan Orlovsky.
Man, he was trash as hell, but hey,
trash, but
he know his shit though. I give him that he knows shit.
That's all it is. Like Perk, he like I said, he obviously played the game. So did Dan. They know the inside stuff. They know like that's all it is basically.
Yeah. And Perk good on ESPN.
Right? Hey, they showing it's memes all over Twitter showing JJ Redick's face when Stephen A. Smith said they should trade LeBron James. He looks like, man, this nigga is. Oh man.
Nah, but honestly, that's not a terrible take.
I don't think so either. For the Lakers to win, they need
to not have LeBron James.
I don't even think we're winning with LeBron, but I just rather start the rebuild now.
I don't know what they need. I mean, like
a whole new team. We need Luka Doncic and a whole new team.
No, the issue. No, I take that back.
The
issue that the reason that they can't win a championship is because realistically, and LeBron's not even supposed to be the best player on this team anymore.
That's facts.
All this is Anthony Davis's fault. That's why it is. Anthony Davis always hurt. He's not playing up to par. This is Anthony Davis's fault. That's why the Lakers are not as good as they should be.
I agree with that.
That they would have won a championship, but Anthony Davis he's lackluster. Top 5 talent, top 15, 20 player in the NBA.
Damn.
He got top 5 talent though.
Oh, for sure.
But what does that mean if it don't ever show up when the lights is bright? It do sometimes. Just saying.
Every once in a blue moon and show up. But nah, man, it's definitely his AD fault. Like he's supposed to be the guy.
He's the young guy. He's supposed to be the guy that's taking over. And he's
torch from LeBron. He's supposed to be the guy.
He's not doing it.
But the Lakers knew what they were getting with AD. Like he had that problem in New Orleans. He couldn't stay healthy.
Well, we thought because he didn't have no leadership.
But
He
even
was
when
no
they saying he ain't taking care of his body, even when he's healthy though, he be out there shooting a jump shot. He just looked a lot more dominant with the Pelicans. But even I'm talking about just when he's on the floor. He don't even look like the same player sometimes.
Yeah. And they said some of the shit going on behind closed doors. They said Lakers not happy with the way he works in the offseason. He don't put the work in.
Another game cheater.
Yep. He just want the glitz and glamour, man. He want the talent to come in and he want to walk on the court and just be good. He want to put the work in to build up his body so he can stay healthy.
I mean, that's just this whole generation though. Everybody do that now. I mean,
Not Giannis.
That's what I'm saying. It's a select few that takes the game serious. But
when you say this generation, what age group are you talking about?
I mean, you really can't, like you said, you really can't put no age group on it.
Stephen Curry, is he in this, or is he in the next gen? That's what I'm asking. Like, so that's why I try to debunk you. I just need to know who you're talking about.
Steph don't cheat the game. I can say Steph don't cheat the game.
John Morant don't cheat the game.
Too young, too early for Ja.
It's kind of early now, but is it because Zion Williamson? He definitely shooting the game. He definitely shooting the game. You better not say he ain't Doc.
Zion got bad people in his ear.
He said he's gonna sign that game. He's a smart man.
He is.
Yes. You gonna sign? Yes.
Oh,
y'all good without me? Injury-prone player.
Y'all good without me? Oh, Ja getting all this shine. Oh yeah, let me sign this. Let me get this money. Let me try to come back and play.
He ready to hoop too. I'm telling you, bro. Because you seen the video, bro. He like bouncing. He's doing crazy dunks still. He still got bounce.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He could have gave you 15, 20 minutes in the last series. Not saying it would have made a difference, but
he didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve it.
Kawhi Leonard don't cheat the game. I mean, he cheats it. I'm talking about. We only talking about in the off season. He puts the work in. He don't cheat the game.
I get that. He put the work in the off season.
Now, is he gonna come play?
In season, he definitely cheats the game.
but y'all say that, y'all basically say that's cheating the game because y'all got on.
That is cheating the game
for low management. Y'all got on.
That's cheating the game.
That is cheating the game. But he puts in the work, so when he play, he look good.
All that's.
I agree with you. But we was talking about in the context of off season. This time, he does cheat the game, but he don't cheat the game, and he gonna look good though.
He gonna come prepared when he plays.
That's what. Yeah, he don't never look bad once he on the floor.
Yeah, I get it.
That's what I'm trying to say. He does cheat the game though.
Yeah, so you gotta get him on the floor to play though.
Correct. That's not always the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, but I mean,
there's guys out there that don't cheat the game.
Some of the same thing for AD though. You gotta get him on the court. It's not easy to do when he on the court. Sometimes he might not be ready. He going, but this because I gotta get back and shake my legs and under me. Like, bro, you're a professional athlete. Why aren't you ready to play? Like, why aren't you ready, bro?
And also, this generation just lacks like mental toughness because he'll AD will have nagging injuries. Well, I mean, hell, even Bron sometimes have like little small injuries. Like, bro, we know you can play. We know you can play, but I'm gonna milk it for all it's worth. That's why I came out the other week. If Embiid would have missed some games because of that damn thumb injury, he was a bitch.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Remember that statement.
Because you played, you missed the games because of concussion.
Remember that statement? That was hilarious.
But yeah, if you'd have missed the games, he was a whole bitch. All right, before we get out of here, Milwaukee, Boston. What y'all think of that series? Tied 1-1 heading to Milwaukee. Blowouts in both games.
That's a good series too, though. Matchup wise. But yeah, I still got Bucks in 7.
Man, I picked Bucks in 7 as well.
I'm only one to pick the enemy.
Game two had me want to change. I mean, because obviously game 1, Giannis dominated.
Man, they was shot so great from 3 too on game 1.
Boston didn't. Boston shot so terrible from 3.
So I gotta see. I gotta see, what it looks like when they're both playing normal. You know what I mean?
Boston is shutting Giannis now. They did do a good job of Giannis yesterday. They're having Giannis shoot the lower percentage that he shot in a long time. So the defense is working on Giannis.
But then the thing is the others didn't perform well.
Yeah. Yesterday, the others, nobody showed up. So it was bad.
And that's the issue though. And that's why I got Heat Sixers. He won 119 and 103. But that's why I think the Celtics are in a position to be able to win in 7 because I don't think those role players can show up like that every night without Chris Middleton and Giannis together. So it's gonna be tough.
Facts.
Milwaukee just got to do what they got to do. They got to hold home court. They got home court. They won a tough one.
They lost now. They got to steal it back.
Yeah.
No, Boston got home court.
Boston got home court.
Boston-
Oh, I thought you said okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Milwaukee has it now, so hopefully those
Yeah.
guys can step up in game 3.
So they did what they needed to do. Okay.
They did, man. Good series too. I think it's gonna be a good. I think it's gonna be better as the series goes longer. It's gonna be closer games.
0-7.
Hopefully at least.
Dallas, Phoenix.
It feels so
Phoenix
weird
about
with
to get swept. I mean,
KD.
Dallas about to get swept.
KD not in the playoffs. It just feels it don't even feel right.
It don't feel weird. But nah, shout out Luka. Luka was out what 45, 40, 45?
Yeah.
It's over for the boys.
Bro, Luka is like one of the top points per game in the playoffs ever.
Lucas, this
Crazy.
Mavs team just reminds me of Harden's Rockets team. I mean, Lucas playing better than Harden when he did with Rockets, but the Mavs can't win like that.
Yeah, they can't, and they won't win this series. The roster is not very good, man. It's just Luka and a bunch of role players, bro. So yeah,
Suns sweeping them, in my opinion.
Sweet.
I think Luka gets you one.
I think Luka. That's what I say. I think Luka gets you one. And one is the crib.
At least one.
Not it might not even be all because of Lucas. Maybe because the Suns take a night off.
Mm-hmm. And the shooters come out because they got snipers. They do got snipers. But Phoenix defense is so good, man. Like that closeout Bridges had in that corner 3 when he blocked. I think it was Reggie Bullock. Man, it was crazy.
All right, fight night this weekend. Canelo versus Bivol. How you say it? Dimitri.
Bivol or I don't know how to say that shit either.
Do we need to say who's gonna win?
It's interesting because this is Canelo's fighting at light heavyweight. The heaviest
He's
he's
moving up.
That's
Power might not hold
No,
up.
he's about to knock him out, and then when he knocks him out, he's gonna go win the heavyweight championship of the world. That's what he's up to.
He better not do
Nah,
That's the
he
goal.
He
that.
ain't.
I'm telling you, no, that's the goal.
Well, next he's gonna fight Triple G. That's next on the
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what the goal is.
I'm just telling you, he better not go.
That'd be interesting. But yeah, he better. He shouldn't do that.
to the heavyweight.
If he do, he'll go to the weakest heavyweight champion there is. So he get
I
that
think
belt,
no.
man. Vacate it.
He might be able to do it now if Fury retired.
It'd be tough, bro. But yeah, he might be able to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's gonna win this fight in amazing fashion. I don't know if it'll be a knockout, but I think he's gonna dominate the fight.
All right, this fight this Saturday. I'm looking forward to that Triple G fight. It's
Yeah,
more like
man.
gonna happen in September unless Canelo takes a serious punishment in this fight, which I don't think is gonna happen.
I don't think it's happening either. It's gonna be interesting, man. I'm interested to see if he circle back around. We're talking about off air T after that Triple G fight, which I think he'll probably win this fight too. Like you said, Triple G is 40 years old now. After that fight, it's gonna be interesting if he circle back around. He turned down 100 million to fight Charlo Spence. It's gonna be crazy.
I pray for Spence and Charlo. Canelo says no again because
by then though, maybe.
What about?
wait.
What about Canelo Spence?
no,
he'll kill Spence. He'll kill Spence.
What East
Maybe in a couple years though.
No,
Maybe a couple years.
bro.
No, yeah, that's what we're talking about. But he turned that down. He said no to that.
What Canelo said?
No, it was gonna be a 2-fight deal, $100 million. He's gonna get like 44 million or 45 million for fighting Charlo, and 55 million for fighting Spence.
Yeah, he already said no to that.
He said no to that and took this deal instead for 160 million to fight Bivol, whatever he said shit, and then
160 million. Was there anything else left to talk about?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I mean,
But I feel like, man, see, that's why Floyd. Even though we say, man, you know what, a Floyd being Canelo, you know what he would do fighting another caliber player, Spencer? Yeah, that he might get 200 million off the pay-per-view. Like,
that's
can't
right. Now
nobody
this
bring
is
money like him.
that's his minimum for these fights. So if he win, he gets more, of course. But again, Floyd's minimum would have been like 100 million, easy. for
He'll
one of
get
those fights.
Canelo get that out the triple three third fight because that promotion about to be crazy.
Yeah, it's just gonna be crazy. And hopefully by that time, Spence or one of those boys, running up enough where they can make that power fight with Canelo after that, which he's still gonna win. But possibly next year or because if he fight Bud Crawford this year and he win that, if Spence win that fight, I think we'll see Canelo Spence possibly next year, maybe late next year, but we'll see it next year.
Yeah,
if he heard it here first.
Spence beats Bud, yeah, we'll see that fight. But
I think that should be the next fight. If Spence beat Bud, and I don't care what happened with that Triple G fight with Canelo. Whoever wins that fight, it's still gonna be Canelo gonna be the better fighter at the end of the day because he's gonna be younger. So it's gonna be Spence and Canelo hopefully next year.
I'm taking Canelo.
Hopefully by that time Spence can maybe get a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that he's bad by any means, but Canelo is just that he's just that good. He's that good. He gonna break Spence's ribs, bro. He gonna snatch that nigga's heart out of his chest, bro. I'm telling you.
Fight night this Saturday, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Live from Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena. Y'all brothers ain't got nothing else. Going to wrap the show. This has been Down to the Wire 513, episode 231.
Yes, sir.
We haven't said it all show, but y'all already know the deal, man. Make sure you give us a follow on everything Down to the Wire 513. Scrolling at the bottom. Subscribe, like, share, all that. Tell a friend. If you want to be a guest, let it hit one of us up. Let us know. Pop in on studio. Hop in on StreamYard, whatever, however y'all want to connect with us, man. But for my brothers, Flyman Rand, Josh Gavins, who's back in the studio, baby. My name is E. Taryn Bland, man. We'll catch y'all next Wednesday, maybe sooner, depending. But we'll catch y'all next Wednesday, episode 232. Till then, we out. Peace.